Well, hello and welcome back to the Tao Manifesting Tarot. This is the tarot reading for serious tarot readers, people who really understand the importance, the essence of being able to manifest. That is the single most powerful thing a human being possesses, and it is something artificial intelligence does not yet have. That gives us an advantage. Just saw an interview yesterday, talking to a man who's an expert in artificial intelligence, says that they're great at accumulating information and compiling it, but they are not prescient. They don't have the sense of or an awareness of themselves that human beings have. And so because of that, they cannot manifest. So the ability to manifest, to see yourself, some part of yourself in a situation, create a picture, see it, hear it, feel it, taste it, smell it. To be able to do that out of nothing, so to speak. I mean, yes, you'll have certain experiences and certain things that you're going to lean on, but to put them together in a unique package, unique to you, that's powerful. And we have that ability right from birth, although it is taken from us, stolen from us, destroyed, beaten down, held down. Because if you have the ability to manifest, you are powerful. The power puppets in the world who are trying to control things right now don't want you to have that. You exercise your ability to manifest, you are a pain in the ass to them. They don't want that. They've made it very clear. By 2050, they would like to have 500 million people on the planet. Right now we're close to 8 billion. So you figure 25 years from now, maybe sooner, 8.5 billion people are going to have to go away. Or make that 7.5 billion. My math is wrong. That's 1 in 10 people surviving, the other 9 not. One of the best ways that you can survive and thrive, potentially, is to manifest. So I do this to help you. Manifesting is the science of a possibility, potential. You have this potential in you. Like I say, it's drummed out. They've done studies with creativity, the capacity for creativity. At 5 years of age, 98% of the kids have creative potential, genius potential. By the time they get out of graduating college, numbers are just flipped. Only 2% have the capacity for genius. Because the education system is not meant to make you think, it's meant to make you obey. George Carlin. It's true. And in fact, John D. Rockefeller, the man who shaped our modern education system, said, "I want a nation of workers, not thinkers." So they put it out there, and then they carry out their plan. I want you to be able to arm yourself with good, positive thoughts, not simply affirmations, but really the ability to create in your mind first, using all 5 senses if you can, and then let it go. Watch it come in. I mean, you've already seen little mini manifestations in your life. You know you got it. I'm here to inspire. I am here to get you to lean into it. Now, here's the deal. If I were to take 100 people, thankfully I have more than 100 people who listen in every day. If I take 100 people, usually, and this is the same, by the way, for numerology readings and astrology readings. I've done astrology for 50 years, tarot for over 20. I know how these things work. If you get 10 out of 100 resonating, I mean really resonating, connecting with the reading, you're doing great. And if you get 15 or 20 people out of 100, whoo, baby, you living on Fat City. That doesn't happen very often. But here's the deal. If today's reading doesn't connect with you, and you'll know whether or not it does, there's tomorrow, next week, next month. Don't worry. You and the energies are going to match up. Believe me. In the meantime, I do a brand new read every day, 365. Come on. Let's throw it around. Maybe you'll pick up some additional information. It's not going to hurt but help your life. And that's the point. I want to inspire. People around me keep reminding me, because of the algorithms, I got to keep saying this every day. Please like, subscribe, and share. Like, subscribe, and share. Like, subscribe, and share. It's good for the numbers. Okay? Good. We've done it. Let's get to your reading. Middle card is the Oracle card. It kind of sets the mood for the reading. Today the card is Deep Knowing. Woo! Deep Knowing. Powerful juju. It is intuition plus. It's something that, well, you can feel it in your bones, you can feel it in your soul. You know the feeling. You've had those kinds of feelings in your life. Basically, what it boils down to is listening for what you cannot hear. Takes us to our meme for the day. Comes from Paul Feynman. He says, knowledge isn't free. You got to pay attention. That's what we're doing right now. Deep knowing, paying attention. You have the feeling, but you're ignoring it. Maybe it's uncomfortable. Because we really are uncomfortable with change. Even when it's good for us. If it's change, it's like, hey. Like, for example, coincidentally, yesterday, for about 14 hours, we had to have the power turned off in my little community here in upper Michigan, right on Lake Superior. There's work that needed to be done because when the winter comes, you get that wind blowing in off the North Pole and you get it blowing across Lake Superior. And man, I'm telling you, you want to talk about lake effect snow? Ooh, baby. And the wind's kicking. A couple of times last year, I go out for a walk every day, anywhere from 3 to 6 miles, depending on the time of year. Winter, 3. Summer, I'll do 6. And sometimes in the winter, the wind is blowing so hard off the lake, 50, 60 miles an hour, with snow, because it's lake effect, that I literally cannot see 10 feet in front of me. When it gets like that, I don't walk that day. Because I walk right along Lake Superior. There's a little tiny 2-lane road. And at times during the walk, I literally have a foot between walking on the edge of the road and Lake Superior. And there are boulders and stuff, so if I fell, I'd break to pieces and I'd be in ice cold water and it'd be over. So if I can't see more than 10 feet in front of me, I can't see cars coming or trucks coming, and I can't see where I'm walking, I'm not going to take a chance. Okay, so it's a situation where they're doing this thing with the electricity to make sure that we don't lose electricity. Anyway, we lost it for about 14 hours yesterday. It was amazing. Slight difference in the way I normally live. But I had no internet. Didn't even have phone. Nothing. And the house was quiet, silent. It was really disruptive. Now, it was nothing bad, but it really was disruptive. We like things being the same. So let's take a look and see what we have in the cards. We go all the way to the left. We have the 5 of Pentacles. Pentacles are things that we value. And I constantly keep repeating, it's not money, not cars, not things. It's love, peace, joy, happiness. It's your time. You never get that back. You can never, I don't care how rich you are, you can't buy time. Oh, I want to go back. I want to have extra time. Nope, sorry. Once you go through this experience, it's all over. You're never going to be able to go back again. You can try to recreate it, but it's not going to be the same. And when your time is up, your time is up. That's it. Don't care how rich you are. So these are the real values. And you see here in the Five of Pentacles, we have a guy who looks handicapped, on crutches, and somebody who I will, because of the difference in size, I will assume is this young man's mother. Both are poorly dressed for the winter that looks like they're walking in. And yet, they're walking past a church. I know this because I've looked at other tarot cards that are exactly this, except the picture's expanded, and they're walking past a church. The five lighted pentacles say, aha, there's somebody in the church, or at least it's open. They could go in and at least stay warm. Who knows? There may be someone there who could give them a meal as well. They don't. Why? Because they don't value themselves. Pentacles are things that we value. And the five with these two, nah, I'm not good enough. I'll suffer. I won't even get warm, let alone get something to eat. That's kind of the way we are with ourselves. And it's because of the next card, Stinkin' Thinkin', Three of Swords. Swords are thoughts, ideas. The three says, what you are thinking is messed up. You have a poor self-image. You don't think for yourself. You don't have that deep knowing, and if you do, you're not paying attention to that deep knowing. You're ignoring it, just like these two people walking past a church and at least warmth, if not a meal. You go, nah, I'm really not good enough. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. Next card, also a swords card. It's the Seven of Swords. Most people who do tarot go, well, Seven of Swords, that means he's leaving a party. You can see in other cards that maybe he's leaving a party, a carnival, something like that, and he's taking these swords with him. But he's only taking five. He's leaving two. Two swords mean he's made a decision. Something about his thinking. He's rethinking. He's deciding. He's taking the five swords, the true things for him, and leaving. He's not gonna stick around. There's no point. He's making an honest decision with himself, the Two of Swords, to move on, to take what he knows is true, that he is the Five of Pentacles, he is worthwhile, to quit the pain of the Three of Swords and to move on. And in moving on, we have the Three of Pentacles. Threes, when I'm doing manifesting tarot, has nothing to do with a third party. It has everything to do with lining up the energies of your mind, your body, your spirit. Like an engine, gasoline engine. If you got all the cylinders working together in synchronicity, I guess is what you would say. Got a powerful engine, can go fast, zoom, zoom, vroom, vroom. You're all over the place. Well, that's what the Three of Pentacles are saying. Get a sense of value system that lines up with your mind, your heart, your spirit. May mean that you're going to have to leave. Like the Seven of Swords, you're going to have to decide, I'm out. I'm going to keep what I know is true because I'm a valuable person. At the Five of Pentacles, I'm tired of being lied to and lying to myself. I want the truth. I'm worth it. That's that deep knowing, listening for what you can't hear because you can feel it. Be open to that deep knowing. That's your step to manifesting. That's the reading for today. Back again tomorrow with another Manifested Tarot reading. Between now and the next time you and I get together, peace and blessings.